The Heavy Civil Association of Newfoundland and Labrador is an organization that represents members' interests in meetings and discussions with government departments, agencies, municipal councils, engineering consultants, and the general public. They are your voice in the road construction, water and sewer, and heavy construction industries. With their partnerships, they connect people, goods, and services through reliable, innovative infrastructure to boost prosperity and well-being in Newfoundland and Labrador.
It's a great place to work, right? You're surrounded by dedicated people who love what they do, and we're serving the province of Newfoundland and Labrador. You gotta love it. We're bringing brands to the province that we're proud of, we'd use personally, so it really makes us really happy to be able to share that throughout the province. I think what's unique is our connection to the province, to the people we serve, and where we live. At the end of the day, all the equipment we sell is meant to keep the province moving.
Well, I'm Alan Dale from Gale Force Winds. It's great to be here at the Heavy Civil Association of Newfoundland and Labrador, their annual general meeting and their conference and trade show. And I want to tell you, a lot of great conversations. You know, the Premier of the province spoke this morning, talked about all the incredible opportunities for this sector in Newfoundland and Labrador right now. And to hear the conversations around the people operating this equipment and involved in these solutions, it's very impressive. We've heard earlier from one of the team members on Veristart about an incredible solution that they have that provides a cloud-based solution for the machinery so that not anybody can just operate this machinery with a key they got off the internet. But what an excellent solution. And now we've got another team member from Veristart on with us, and I'd like to focus a little bit more about the trajectory of the company with you. So why don't you start off by introducing yourself and tell us where you fit into the Veristart team?
Sure. Ajay, Pande. I'm CTO and co-founder for Veristart, together with Craig Hanneman and Lou Lawrence. We've got a team of 7 people now, so we've got an engineer, a co-op student, and 2 developers. And we've had a pretty good trajectory in just a short 8 months. Been around for 2 years, but things have been going really, really well.
A couple of pilot programs underway, and what's sort of the next step?
Yeah, so, we actually started off an accelerator about a year and a half ago in San Francisco with Formwork Labs, and Brick and Mortar Ventures was the first initial injection of some investment into our organization. Now we're at a stage where we're actually developing product, and we're doing our first field trials with local customers. That's going really well. Starting a company is always hard, but it's incredible when you get a little bit of injection of cash and support from the province and the federal government, how much you can do in a short period of time. So in about 8 months, we went from no product, no software, to we're in the field. So that's been exciting.
And I would imagine you're constantly iterating the solution. We heard from one of your other teammates there about you're listening to the folks in the room about things they'd like to see injected into the solution. It must be amazing to watch that iteration over time.
Yeah, it is. It's really a product management role, which we don't have anybody dedicated to do. I have some experience from Nokia. I was really looking at, what is the roadmap in the future of our product and mapping that to the needs that we can achieve today. We want to do everything, but of course you got to stick to your swim lane as an early stage company, and that's what we're doing. But this conference is amazing. We've had 4 or 5 conversations already about some low-hanging fruit that could be features that could address other issues here locally in the province, and those are things we can bring in our next steps in development.
So what are you looking for right now as a company? You're looking for more partners to come in from the investment side, or you're looking for more partners to come in to trial the product? What is it?
Yeah, so we've been kind of lucky with that, Alan. Locally here, Lou Lawrence knows all the owners for most of the construction companies, and we have great relationships there, and they're very, very supportive. The backhoe bandits they're unfortunate what's happening, but that's bringing a lot of visibility to this issue. But also, on a more global level, when we got into that accelerator, we got connected with Hitachi, with Formwork Labs, and we're actually just down in Washington before Christmas at a competition, and with 150 companies were invited. We were one of the 9 companies selected to go to Washington, D.C., or Washington State, I should say. And out of that, we came first in our fleet management category. And so what that's allowed us to do now, together with Hitachi Global, is we're going to BAMA in Munich in April, and that's the largest construction equipment event in the world. and we'll be showcased on the booth. So, we're doing a lot of great work here locally, but we're also talking to some of the larger enterprise companies.
Right. So you're going to be embedded in their booth to showcase your product.
Absolutely.
Wow.
And they're probably going to have an excavator there as well with our product live. So
Right.
it's an incredible opportunity. And then, coming back as, a technology officer for the organization, my concern is, we have to really get to a commercialized state where we can scale very quickly, because if one of those opportunities turns into something big, we need to have our product at that position.
You must be excited about what you're hearing happening right here in our province, just alone at the possibilities and potential for your company.
Yeah, I mean, the government of Newfoundland and Labrador, the federal government, have all been such great supporters. I mean, Minister Parsons is incredible. He was on the news again last night, and he talked about Veristart, and we appreciate talking about all the ecosystem in tech, but it's such a supportive community as well. I mean, even some of the local companies like Unity has helped us with our 3D design and been helping us, build some of those products that we're putting out. Other companies have helped with our PCB development. So there's just a lot of support from the community that you wouldn't get in other jurisdictions, but then also the government support has been incredible.
Ajay, on this conversation, of course, it's heading right into the ears of the heavy civil, not only in Newfoundland, but this will be sort of travel around their communities largely. What would you tell people that are in this world, in a quick 11 seconds about what Veristart does?
Yeah, we solve the problem of access control and security for construction equipment. So the construction equipment out there today, which is not secure, we can secure it. But we can also help you designate which operator can use which piece of equipment based on their training credentials. So it's not just security, it's also safety and compliance, which are three very important elements of any job construction site.
What an amazing product that you guys have created, and your optimism for it it's contagious. So thanks very much for being on the show.
Thanks for having us.
It's a great place to work, right? You're surrounded by dedicated people who love what they do, and we're serving the province of Newfoundland and Labrador. You gotta love it. We're bringing brands to the province that we're proud of, we'd use personally, so it really makes us really happy to be able to share that throughout the province. I think what's unique is our connection to the province, to the people we serve, and where we live. At the end of the day, all the equipment we sell is meant to keep the province moving.
The Heavy Civil Association of Newfoundland and Labrador is an organization that represents members' interests in meetings and discussions with government departments, agencies, municipal councils, engineering consultants, and the general public. They are your voice in the road construction, water and sewer, and heavy construction industries. With their partnerships, they connect people, goods, and services through reliable, innovative infrastructure to boost prosperity and well-being in Newfoundland and Labrador.